How you doing, YouTube? It's Will from Middle Development. This is my 447th weekly update. Should be a pretty quick one this week because it starts with a little story time. Saturday was the Beasts of the Bay competition. No, it was the Strongman show. Yeah, Beasts of the Bay, which was at the Tampa Bay Fit Expo, which was at the Florida State Fairgrounds, which is over in the Tampa area. It's the west coast of Florida. And rode the motorcycle over there because I had to go Saturday and Sunday. So I said I'll save a little gas on Saturday, and I had a stone to deliver at the location on that weekend at some point. I said, well, I'll take the bike on Saturday, and then I'll just drive on Sunday. Well, Saturday took the bike and got there, pretty much no problems. Was there all day. Woke up real early too, like 5-ish, I think 5:30-ish, to be on the road about 6-ish to make sure I was there at like 8:30 at the latest. Because when I go anything over about an hour, I like to make sure that I'm taking a break here and there just to get off the bike every once in a while. And go to leave, and the bike won't start. So stranded, hour and a half from home till about 11:30 when some friends from the area here came by to pick us up. And the bike, that was the big part. I couldn't leave the bike because I talked to a couple people. They were like, yeah, they'll impound it if you leave it here. I'm like, cool. Nice. So yeah, got home at 3, I think, 2:30-ish, in bed by 3, had to be back up at 6. I'm trying to remember the times. I do remember, what I remember is getting about 2.5 hours of sleep that night. And yeah, went back the next day, loaded a stone that morning, and delivered it, got that sorted out, hung out for the record breaker event that happened that day. And then got home. I was lucky enough to have somebody that had a truck that was going out there, and I was like, with my, uh, luck right now with my vehicle starting, why don't I just take you up on that offer to just drive me out there with the stone into your truck? And so it all worked out fine. Got back home on Sunday, no problem. Already had decided I'm not going to the gym on Monday. I just know I can't handle it. My body's not ready. My body's beat up from helping out at a show and all that stuff that happened over the last 48 hours. Tuesday, I finally decided to start, giving the bike a look-see, see what's going on with it, why the hell it wouldn't start. For anybody who's interested, went through the normal stuff, figured out I had no spark. Yes, that's something I could have done right there on the spot, but I didn't feel like starting to take apart my bike in the middle of a dirt parking lot. So I was like, yeah, I'll lose something in here. I know I will. So yeah. Once I got the battery charged up, started checking for spark because I tried so much that the battery died. Checked for spark, had spark in both cylinders, no problem. It's a V-twin, so it's only 2 cylinders. Spark, no problem. Start doing a little research. Decide, you know what, let me drain the gas. Drain the gas, and it starts to kind of want to start. Then I realized I didn't drain the gas from the carburetors. It is a carbureted motorcycle. Drain the gas from the bowls, and new gas in the tank and in the bowls. It started up after like 2 hits. So the lesson here is if you try to do the right thing by running non-ethanol gasoline in your carbureted vehicle, make sure wherever you're buying the gas from gets fresh supplies of non-ethanol gasoline on a pretty regular basis, or else you're going to be stuck like me, and you're going to end up buying old gas that has a ton of water in it, and you won't really know till you pull a spark plug and you smell it and you go, that gas doesn't quite smell strong at all. In fact, why is it not igniting gas on a spark plug when you have spark? So yeah, I got punished for doing the right thing. arguably the right thing. Um, Tuesday I was gonna go in, but I was like, I'm so defeated. My head's messed up from all this stuff, thinking about this, that, and the other. I said, you know what? I'll skip it. I said, I'm kind of feeling a little oogie too. I woke up with like a sore throat. I said, well, I was bound to catch up. Then Wednesday happens. Now I'm starting to get body aches, sore throat, feeling like total crap. But the bike runs now, and it still does today, obviously, like a top, like it should. And Thursday comes around, and that was the absolute worst day. I mean, I woke up, sore throat, felt tired. No, I slept like crap. Uh, Body aches all over. Had to pour some stones. So I poured some stones yesterday, about 900 something pounds of concrete. And it took like so much out of me. And then today came around, and I was like, fuck it. I'm not going in today either. Just let's just make it a full week. Go for it. Plus, I'm like, I don't think I'm contagious anymore. I don't have body aches anymore right now. It doesn't hurt to breathe anymore right now. So I'm like, screw it. Just not going in. So training this week was a total and complete wash. And as it turns out, having a 23-hour day and then getting only 2.5 hours of sleep ish will definitely destroy your body's immune system very quickly. And that's exactly what happened. It took a couple days for it to catch up, but boy, it caught up and hit me hard. So yeah, that's where we're at this week. But the good news is the bike is working. I'll be back in the gym on Monday. Back to business as usual, and we'll just get right back on the horse. So I'm not going to say there's anything right about what I did. Honestly, I probably should have tried to get into the gym. That's not to say I did nothing. I mean, I was actively working around here, around the house, but I didn't do anything, dedicated strength training wise. That's really even worth noting. You know what I mean? Moving a few 100 pounds of concrete and pouring it. That's whatever. Yeah, it wears me down a little bit, but it's not going to actively make me any better at anything except pouring concrete, probably. So yeah, I'm not sure what the lesson this week is. Check the easiest stuff first. Yeah, first thing I should have done was check the gas, because I knew the only thing I had done differently from the 2,000 miles that I've had that bike was trying non-ethanol gas for the first time. And what I learned was sometimes the gas is really old, actually, and you're probably just better doing what the engineers of the brand said to do, which is just use regular 87. So yeah, start with the simple stuff first, and sometimes always follow the directions. If you don't, then what's your excuse?